Tonight, hundreds of Central Florida families are on the brink of being evicted.
Many of them have applied for rental assistance, but we found out getting a hold of that money has not been easy. News 6's Eric Sandoval investigated what is slowing down some of this money.
No help. I have adult children.
This mother of two didn't want us to use her name because she needs to find another rental after this notice was taped to her front door. She had to be out of her condo in 24 hours.
What are you and your family doing now?
Just out here, trying to survive.
I lost a lot of money.
Fabian Douglas was her landlord. He says her condo was one of 3 of his that he had deputies serve eviction papers on right before we spoke to him. He says stimulus money for landlords has been slow in coming, if at all.
We have to pay a dues every month. They don't care what the situation is. Your tenant pay, not pay, we still got to pay.
And this idea that your landlord is rich, living in the Bahamas or living in, the French Riviera is not accurate.
Matt Zaccarino owns properties in the same complex. He says he and 5 of his tenants have applied for emergency rental assistance with Orange County. But 7 months after applying, they're still waiting.
They're asking a lot of people for a lot of documents on demand, and if you don't have them, they just deny your application, and then you have to reapply.
I sense frustration.
It's not so much frustration for me, it's frustration for my tenants, and it's frustration for all the other landlords that I know that are struggling even more than me.
Orange County's income-based emergency rental assistance program launched in March. So far, county officials tell News 6 they've received nearly 9,500 applications. Just fewer than 2,000 have been approved. Out of the $33.4 million awarded by the federal government for this program, they've dispersed just about a third of it, with about a year left to disperse the rest.
They're very frustrated about this. What would you have to say to them?
We brought the landlord's frustrations to Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings. Demings says the documents needed to apply for this rental assistance are mandated by the feds. But he admits there may need to be some changes.
We are in conversations almost daily with the White House Intergovernmental Affairs Office, as well as the CDC and others about what we think may need to be some modifications made in the guidelines.
That's not good enough for Douglas. He says after 10 years of managing properties, he's getting out of the business.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. This broke me. Yeah, this broke me.
There are 8 government agencies here in Central Florida that received this federal funding. We checked, and many of them are warning people of delays in getting this funding because they haven't received all the required documents yet. They say in some cases, applications are being flat out denied because they don't get all the paperwork that is required, guys.
What a mess.
It
really
is a huge nightmare for so many people. So what about the woman who you just interviewed? What happened to her and her family?
Yeah, and we have met so many people just like this woman, unfortunately. We've kept in touch with her. I texted with her this morning. We're trying to pair her up with some agencies that are assisting her. But here's the thing. That eviction on her record is really making it hard for her to find another place to live right now. So, the whole lesson in this is if you can get that rental assistance and steer clear of eviction, it's for the better.
You want to do that.
People don't talk about that, how hard it is to find a place after
Once
you've
you
been
have
evicted.
that eviction on your record, it's tough.
A lot of places won't touch it.
It's really tough.
All right,
Yeah.
good to know. Eric Sandoval, thank you.
You got it.